back to the channel. I appreciate y'all coming to check me out over here again. What's good? We doing it again. We talking about the stuff that's rocking in the world. And today we had Dr. Umar Johnson, which is always going viral, brother. That's the always going viral, brother. And the stuff that he's talking about today is just another one of his antics that is always swirling through the internet. It's just the way it go with this guy. He's just crazy with it. And he's basically made a name for himself as being some kind of internet guru, working with kids that's going to be trying to work with kids. And it's just like a real crazy what he got going on. So give me a second to do all the little behind the scenes stuff I got to do. And welcome to the channel. We appreciate y'all. It's a beautiful day. It's always beautiful. Let me know how y'all day going. And everything, that's what we say in the hood. And everything like that was good. We got a lot of stuff always happening at the YouTube channel over here, Hood Films. We got t-shirts available. We got our YouTube membership going on. You can become a member and you get this stuff early, all our footage and everything that we do here. You'll get it ahead of time. We do that. What else we got going on our channel? Yeah, the merch. So we give you and then we hit you with the footage all day. Like if you become a member, you get the footage all day long. The clips that we put up, we give it to you all day. It'll be coming to your phone throughout the day. So I hope my sound is working because that's the next thing I got to do. But there's so many phases to this work. So many phases. But anyway, Dr. Umar has always been like this dude who everybody like and, I thought he was going to do what he said he was going to do, but when you find out a guy's a liar or a capper or a grifter, it's just kind of like what it is. And I don't think he's ever going to be able to live that down now because, it's too simple just to keep your word and do what you're saying you're going to do. Or just leave people the fuck alone. Like, quit bothering motherfuckers, man. Quit being in people's face with the lies and with the fakeness. And you're not going to do nothing. And then when people pull you out, pull your coattail and bust you out, now all of a sudden you want to be like, Mr. Obscure or so felt, I guess, hurt, heartbroken and shit like that. But you're lying. You've been lying. You know what I'm saying? Or hun. What's your question, broski? What's your question? Man, I'm getting lit a little bit now. Okay, now hit this button so I can check my audio. Make sure my audio is sounding right. Black Outrage number 48. Hit that button right there. It's a lot of little setup technical shit you gotta do. All right, hit the audio. Button right there. All right, my audio is gangster. And I'm gonna put one of these polls in the comment section. And we're gonna get right to it because I want you guys to see exactly what all the hoopla is. It's Dr. Umar Johnson losing his mind. Let me know on the poll if you guys can do the poll. You'll be me. So my friend Michael got a question. Hey, I ain't got even time for you and your homie Michael, bro. I'm doing my show, my nigga. So you and Michael got to go find some business. Go find some business, man. So anyway, let's get to the conversation with Dr. Umar and see what he got to say. And then y'all let me know in the comment section what you think. I see the votes are coming in. I knew the votes ain't going to be lasting this time. It's going to be rocking in fast because of the scenario of Dr. Umar. But let's get to the statement and the conversation. Hit the like button to show some love. I appreciate y'all coming to check us out. Black Outrage 48. This the shirt. This our merch. It'll be available all day today. You can get one. It's coming through Walmart. That's where we got our products at, walmart.com. So let's get it.
Pay for the lunch, I pay for the lunch.
Hold up.
It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. Lunch, ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. You don't pay for the lunch, I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, Your live-in prisoner you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic...
Now, my question would be simply,
And I will... What?
why he got so much vitriol for black men? Because he's like going. It looked like somebody said something in the comments, in my opinion, and then he going off into this deep tirade about black men. If I roll up on you, I can get your girl. It's like, dude. First of all, it's 2 or 3 things. What's up, Pat? We got Dr. Umar Johnson. We going crazy. What he's saying is really what's making everybody is going crazy. Yeah, it's like now you mad at everybody, woman in relationship, and who are they doing? You supposed to be somebody that's a celebrity dealing with a school. Why you care about people relationships if you gonna take somebody woman? And then think about how nasty that is. I don't know if guys really understand that, man. If a brother is already with a girl, do you know the type of stuff he doing to her? Do you know the type of stuff he privately doing in his personal bedroom to her? And now you want to turn around and think that it's gonna be something you gonna take her from him. What you gonna gain? What's the gain? Because most dudes are not abusing a woman, but getting it in with them. You don't necessarily want to go second. You know what I'm saying? And this is what dudes screaming and shit as there's just some test start pound on the chest like, yeah, I'll take your girl. Like, dude, you sound so crazy, man. Look like in the comment section we got a straight split right now early on. It is a split 50-50, and we got to see, is that going to be a break in that? Because right now it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's crazy. And I want to definitely say shout out to my big brother in heaven. He passed away in about 07. And today is his birthday. He would have been 53 years old. So we got to take a shout out to my big brother, Zubair Hood. That's who raised me up, along with my father, to be this man I am today, who you rocking with right now. What's up, Mr. RM? But I just wanted to make sure I said that about my big brother, Zubair Hood, up in heaven. Let's go. And my little sister, she passed about 3 months ago. So shout out to my little sister, Malika Hood, as well. So when I represent my whole family who was behind me when I was growing up, building hood films out. You know what I'm saying? Built this thing since 1998. Don't ever get it twisted. We got independent hood movies ever since. So Umar is crazy. Mentalcase.com. I think the bro did all this stuff to just get the people riled up, and now he can let his cat out the bag that he really ain't mentally straight. You see, he ain't got his kids. He ain't got his baby mama. He ain't got the people that he grew up with around him. He's just basically a monolithic person. You ain't got none of his homies. He don't be at the barbershop. He ain't been in the hood. He in Philly with all these black people, but he just one individual guy every time you see him. Where's your team? Where's your squad? Where your gang you hung out with? Where the dudes you was kicking it with? Where the backyard at? Like, he went off and got that education, and then he realized he wasn't gonna be able to fit in with white folks, and then he came back, but then he realized he can't fit in with his old homies either, back on the block. So now he just go to the internet and build up a fucking community right there, and it's okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. All of us got to get a community from the internet at any point. But you're utilizing the blackness, and you're gonna help black people, you're gonna help black children, and in the meantime, this what you got to say to the world. This what you got to say to necessarily black men. This what you saying to the children's dads. This is what he got to say. Let's go back to the top of it, and we're gonna let him explain it again. Hit the like button, share the message, and keep the polls. I see the votes coming in real crazy right now. I appreciate that. Let's go. We're gonna keep them votes coming in. Let's go.
Lunch with the doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. Lunch, ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. You don't pay for the lunch, I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes, brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, I think we all know the answer to that.
That was, again, is his problem. I'm going to give y'all a second to hit the poll. Now you heard it directly from him. You could get an idea about what he's saying. Is Dr. Umar Johnson losing his mind? Like, why do you care about this? Like, what's the importance? Okay, you want to date girls. It's a lot of girls in the world that ain't even got no boyfriend or no husband. They starving for somebody to date with them or talk to them or give them some time. And he turned off and started bugging out on black men. Again, this is supposed to be the culture of the people that you helping. Now let's just change the culture, people. Let's just say they some of the J people. And now all of a sudden he's supposed to be saying, we're gonna start this thing to help the kids out. And then he go off into the J people heads. Like, y'all going crazy, what y'all thinking? La, 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 y'all, la, la, la. Just ain't nobody finna rock with you, man. Ain't nobody finna even think that's some kind of, you look crazy. I mean, you look crazy. It's crazy. What up to all the hoodlums? What's up, Steve Stoner? He back in the spot, yo. Steve O. Stoner. We appreciate bro always dropping through. He come through every day, kick it with us on the channel. He got the new album out too called Revolutionary Stoner. I got a new song coming out called Hip Hop Blues. It'll be out August 29th. So we got raw shit dropping out of here, and we appreciate all of y'all. So again, dude got some kind of mental issue, and again, he just screaming it into the internet. I don't think he care about his legacy. I don't think he care about his name. I think that whatever happened in his personal life, you know how, you know, family issues or whatever kind of stuff you go through in life, he just threw in the towel and was like, fuck it, I don't care. That degree shit, I'm not finna get no job no damn way. I'm not standing in nobody building answering to no fucking body. That's why you get on there and start talking all that black power shit, because ain't no white man gonna ever hire you for talking black nothing, because that's just not how America work. You can see Trump even told anybody and everybody, even white people. Trump even told white people, if you have a donation coming from the government and you gonna have us giving y'all grants, then you can't say nothing about LGBT. You can't say nothing about gay, black, Jew, nothing. You got to only be talking about America and the foundation of America and the founding fathers and how America is a great country. If you're not doing that, do not even write us no letter for no donations no more. He don't give a fuck if it's NPR, if it's Cancer Foundation, if it's whoever. If you helping DEI, if you're doing anything with fucking affirmative action, LGBT, any of that, do not even ask the government for nothing. So that's why I'm like, this what the government's saying. You know what I'm saying to you. So you can't get grants like that to open up no black school and do shit like that. They're not even rocking with you like that. How you gonna write your letter in there? You know what I'm saying? And then this your background, the footage that they're gonna pull up on you, your name on the form, it's gonna be all this footage popping up of you right here. They're gonna look at you, man, get your who is this dude? Why you playing with us, man? We got work to do in here, man. Quit sending us these stupid ass forms. What's the problem? They're going to come and arrest you tomorrow. You harassing the workers at the damn forum, sending in your paperwork. So dude got a complete mental case. Keep the votes coming in. I see the votes coming in right now. They coming in crazy for the Umar Johnson situation. Is Dr. Umar Johnson losing his mind? That's the question. So before you finish voting, I'm going to let him say it right now. You can tell me what he's doing. What is he doing right now? Let's go. Hit the like button, guys. Run up the likes, hit the button, hit the bell icon. We do this show every day at 12 p.m. It's not easy, so hit the super chat, super thanks. Support us. We need the love. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that. Me and you, we not the same. You not 6'3", dark chestnut cocoa brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King, Ninja. You ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say. Only me.
Wait, if you were locked up in
Okay, so that give us a large glimpse of what the fuck he got going on in his mind. His psyche is kind of warped, if you ask me. Like, I can't imagine somebody talking about they gonna help kids and then they turn around and kicking it like this on the internet. The internet is where anybody would want to roll up. So I think that it's basically an implosion. The chaos come from the fact that it's never gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So for instance, if you fall in love with a girl or something like that, or maybe, yeah, I would say that, you know, like, cause I don't know about anything other than that. But if you fall in love with a girl and you super in love with her and you find out she digging somebody else or she floating with somebody else, and now it's reality, like this happening, you know, she ain't rocking with you no more and you was really into this chick, it could break you down to an extent you can't even come out of it. Take a minute to drive out of that. You be hearing every single song and it's talking about her. Every time somebody say anything, it's about her. You smell her. You know what I'm saying? Like anything can happen until you can fully come up out of that feeling. And I think that's what's going on with him. He really had a right idea, but putting it on the internet, you talking about billions of people's opinions coming directly at you. and you're trying to push them off, you're trying to block it, you're trying to not hear it, you're trying to still get your message through it, but it's like the whole world turned on you. You know what I'm saying? So, for instance, when Kanye West was going through what he was going through, and everybody was in his face, mad at him, going crazy, he still had money in the bank account. He still had dough he can go to, swipe his card. He's straight rich. But this dude, if donations don't come, his life go under. His financial situation is not sustained. Like all he would have to do really is sell a product. Like me, for instance, I got my shirt. It's up there. People support us when they want to come through. They rock the shirts, whatever. As time progresses, continue to rock it. You make money. You live your life. But okay, now you don't sell nothing. You just on here continually saying, gimme, 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 gimme. Nothing come back to the people. Just gimme, 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 gimme. Now 10 years go by, and then 15 years go by. It's gimme, 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 gimme. You could have been lacing. You could have built you a whole, all kind of shit in 15 years with the money you getting, but that's no plan. So all of this stuff coming at you, it's gonna make your brain, the brain is soft, man. It's not a muscle like your arm or your chest or your leg. It's really small. It's really cushiony and weak. You know what I'm saying? A psychiatrist who needs a psychiatrist, basically. You know what I'm saying? So the implosion, the chaos, the crash, because he ain't ever had a chance to get free, and nobody ever piped him down and was like, look, nigga, you need to take a chill. It's a month off from everything, no travel, no none of that. You just chill over here. But he can't really do that. Even if he wanted to chill over here, he ain't married, he ain't got no lady, he ain't got no kids. He ain't, these things is what keep you comfortable. Relationships, somebody talking to you every day, hey, feeding you, we got food. But I can go bone all these chicks, I can go bone all them chicks. Who the fuck can't? If you ain't understood, we all men. We can all go crush all these girls. We can all do that. It's not hard, my brother. Stop playing like you have to look a certain way or pay a certain dollar bill. Oh, that's a joke. It's easy for anybody if you point your mind in a direction that you want to sit here and have multiple lady situations. That's not hard to do. You can figure out a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you just doing it because you're trying to castigate somebody else, throw somebody under the bus, it's the black man because you having problems. Because he feels like, if you listen to what he's saying, he sounds like he feels like black people are his problem. Like black men is his problems. Like, for instance, maybe somebody did say something in the chat and now he taking it off on all the black men. Let's go back to what he's saying. Let's go back to what Dr. Umar saying, and let's get right back to it. Keep the votes coming in. I see the poll is rocking. I know it ain't even no more. As many of those votes came in, it cannot be even no more. It's close though. It is close. So it's Dr. Umar Johnson losing his mind. We got 57% say yes and 43. Damn, a heavy ass 43. Boy, that's a large amount of people right there, man. Richard said, Richard said, what RC had, he said he the biggest goofy in his city. Man, I don't know why people put shit like that on the internet, but when people put stuff on the internet, they really talking about themselves. So if you understand how the internet works, you just basically refer it back to them because that's what they talking about. They talking about themselves, but they don't know how to really do it yet. So you understand when you get when you do the internet thing, that's what's going on. Delaney was good. He said all he is doing is sticking to his mission. And that's funny too because he's still coming at females like, look, let's date each other. I'm going to take you on a date with a doctor and then I help you with your kids, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like he is, technically he's sticking to his mission. He ain't really all off beat. He kind of staying in that pocket. He ain't telling everybody he got a gambling institution now. Everybody come to my spot, we gambling now. He ain't doing that. He right, still with the females, still with the girls, still with the kids. Demetrius said, "You right, brother." Demetrius said, I like some of these things he's saying, but he has to go over, stop talking, and start go over the top and start talking and doing. Yeah, and that's the problem with it. Everybody like what he's saying. Everybody like the idea of what he's coming from, but the mental problem, the mentality. You got to still be able to, lock yourself down and function. You can't be a mental case, my nigga. It's nowhere you can function in the world. Even white people cannot be mental cases. Like I saw a video last night or maybe this morning of a white guy in like a Walmart, and he was just walking around stabbing people, just walking up to random people, just whoever was in the store. He even chased the motherfucker. Like somebody saw he was doing it and was trying to run away. He chased the motherfucker, just stabbing people. And some random ass white dude just stabbing people. So now he tried to run out the motherfucking Walmart. Man, these white people chased the shit out of his motherfucking ass. He just thought he was gonna stab them and then run, like randomly stab motherfuckers and then run out the door. No, they heroes and they hard, boy. You run and stab a bunch of Caucasians, they gonna chase your ass to your hideout. This is their country. They ain't afraid of you. And so he thought they was. So he stabbed about 6 random people who was minding their business. But think about how many fucking people in Walmart. It's hundreds at in a random minute. Thousands of motherfuckers at Walmart. So them other motherfuckers chased his ass down and was like, bitch, come here. Now he in fucking lockup. And you know the rest that come down the pipeline. Why is that happening? Because he thought he was gonna be able to do some shit and wasn't nobody gonna say nothing or be affected. I'm gonna get away clean. It's not like that. Now, if you're a black motherfucker and you scamming and you doing anything, you can't get away clean. It ain't no smooth getaway, motherfucker. People watching you and they're gonna pull you to the coat card, pull your coat until you do it right. You know what I'm saying? So Delaney said that's what's happening when you scam folks. Delaney said he stated that many times he was a psychologist. Yeah, he did many times. I mean, that's the real reason why people even gave him the time of day, because he claiming he went to these universities, got these degrees. None of us got them. We don't walk around with no psychologist degree or psychiatrist degree. It's not some shit I went to school for. You said it to your mama when you was 8, like, I want to be a psychiatrist. But when you got big, you ain't think about no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like he did. He stuck himself into that world. But you know, I would say he's probably the most successful psychologist in the world, psychologist in the world, 'cause as far as fame go, you know what I'm saying. For Black, said, fam, he ain't have any intention on being in the school. He ain't have any intention on getting caught. He ain't losing his mind. He just caught in his own agenda. Yeah. So he backed himself into his own wall, into his own corner. So now he got to eat the chicken, baby. It's no way. You said you was hungry and they brought you a plate. So now you got the whole world judging you off of if you're a legit guy or if you're a liar. And I'm sure to a lot of people, even me included, he's a fucking liar, man. He's not building no school. He's not coming up with nothing. He just pulled everybody. He got everybody tricked, and now everybody tricked. And so now I don't know if nothing violent could happen to him or a criminal could happen to him, but I think that he's wrong for that, what he's doing. Hey, I appreciate that for Black. Thank you for showing the love right there. That's a super brother right there. Grateful. You know what I'm saying? He should have hit it and quit it. He said he should have hit it and quit it. Hey, that's a super fact, bro. Because that would have put him in a better position if he would have just got in and got out. A lot of people do that. I was talking about, anytime I mention Dr. Umar Johnson, I talk about my young years when I was a kid and you watching TV. You know, it was no internet, it was no video games back when we was young. It was just TV, just a remote. But sometimes you didn't have that remote control. You was the remote. You had to go up there and turn the TV. So as you're a kid, when you were watching TV, they would have telethons. The word was called telethon. So it'd be like a bunch of white people sit in a room, and then it'd be like one white dude up at the microphone. And he'd be saying, call in now. Please call us and send us money. It'll be for some cause. It might be for Christmas. It might be for health. And it would take over your show. Like, for instance, you was watching some show. Maybe you was watching the cartoons or you was watching Good Times, whatever the shit you was watching. It could even be Soul Train you was watching. It came on every week. And now you cut the TV on and it's telethon on. And you keep cutting, you come back and check the TV. This shit been going on for like 7 hours. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Why they got this dumb shit? Then at night on the news, they'll say, oh, the telethon happened today, and they was able to raise blah, 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 blah money. And you sitting back like, get the fuck off the TV so I can watch my goddamn cartoons. You're a kid. So I remember them doing this on TV, and then will be celebrities. Like Jerry Lewis, big time Caucasian dudes would be the people that would be on. And they was doing this for years. I'm talking about, you be 19. These damn things were still coming on TV. There still was no internet at that time. So he ain't doing something that's like fathomably odd. Like nobody ever did this. No, they did this shit all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? It's just you just wasn't around to see it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I've been too young to see it. But that, I'm telling you, they did that all the time. I remember even, yep. Look, Adrian Kennedy, yep. See? That's a fact right here, what I'm telling you. Adrian Kennedy, he know what's happening. He used to be on the TV. And nobody complained. Like, it wasn't like you was able to be like, hey, I'm tired of him asking for money, and this white motherfucker keep collecting money. Like, nobody said shit. It just was every weekend. Or even like, they would even be on TV. And this TV. It was no internet, no cable. This would be like a commercial. and it'll be like a little black African kid, and he'll have flies landing on his body, and you looking at this, what the fuck wrong? Why don't he swing knock the flies off him? And he just be sitting there like big ass flies landing on his body and on the TV, and you looking at this shit like, what the fuck is? Then a white guy walk around the corner. All it takes is 40 cents. 1 cup of coffee. It's all it takes to feed that child. And you're sitting here like, oh my God, because this nigga used to talk slow as hell. And the commercial, you know how commercials be like 30 seconds? This nigga commercial like a minute and 2 minutes. You sitting there like, he keeps saying it. They cut back to the motherfucking African kid, then they cut back to, yeah, Adrian know it. Look, Adrian know what's popping. Adrian know what's popping. So Adrian already know what's popping. He just hit all three. Exactly what I'm saying, exactly what I was about to say is exactly what he said. So this is what used to be on TV all the time, and it wasn't nothing you could do about it. They cram this shit on you. You want to watch what you want to watch, but it wasn't nothing you could do. And this was on TV. So how much money you think them people made when old boy talking about some? I remember even being a kid when they would do like it was another TV show called The Lifestyle and the Rich and Famous. They would have them on there. They would feature them, the people who would be collecting the money. And they would say, look at their lifestyle now. He lives outside of Monaco with a home and here and a yacht like this. And you sitting back like, damn, they was collected. That's what they did with them. And it was not illegal. Nobody went to jail. Nobody was fouled. Nobody got, Robin Leach, Adrian know what's popping. That was dude's name who did the money thing show. This is what we used to see when we was a kid. Like you saw people who got money from donations live great fucking lives. Like it was a white lady. You say Crackhead Johnson. It was a white lady named Sally Struthers. She also was doing this. She would get on TV and she would say, "You say you 48, yup, you right in line, you right in line with it, bro. You right in line with it." He basically the Sally Struthers was a white lady and she'd get on there and she would be like, "Just help us now. We're trying to help little kids all over the country and feed them and these people would just get so much money piling in." So when I see Dr. Umar Johnson do what he's doing, I get everybody's understanding, and I know that he's stealing, and I know he's not going to build a school, but I can't forget all of those people who was making millions of dollars when I was growing up. Before I had to ask permission to go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just a little kid, and I seen it on TV every fucking day. It's not even like, look, it had became a point when it was so locked in TV. These motherfuckers, but just every commercial, it wouldn't even be regular commercials no more. It'd just be they commercials. Like you watch your show, and then bam, there come they commercial again. A little white kid, a little black kid sitting there with flies on them. You like, let me walk away from the damn TV. This commercial finna be 3 fucking minutes. And you was a kid, you know, until that stopped happening. But then it was a black lady who came out when all of that kind of dwelled down. This on TV, guys. Again, this is on TV. When we was kids, it was a black lady who came out. And she was like, call me now. I'm going to give you your, what was that shit called? Horoscope or something like that? I'm going to tell you your future. Call me now. Call me now. And I'm talking about she blew up, dude. You don't even know. This lady got so rich. She got so much money doing like this character as if she was, yeah, that's her name, Miss Cleo. Miss Cleo. So it's people in the comment section that live this experience with me, and you can't know what the future going to be. You don't know it's going to be an internet. You don't know it's going to be a cell phone. You don't know people are going to be looking at their phone, watching you talk. It's nothing you know, but you see this for years. This is not like 6 weekends. This is not my Christmas to next Christmas. This ain't the summertime to the next summertime. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 years of these people collecting money over a decade go by, and they've been on here taking money and collecting money. So that's documentaries about Miss Cleo and them today. You can see that on Netflix, wherever they got those documentaries at. But you don't really see the documentaries on the Sally Struthers and them or whoever those people are, because they was able to take the money and live off of it. So that's what Dr. Umar Johnson is doing. He's basically just doing what he's seen play out on TV. Like this is what it's been. This is an American way. Like they call it the American dream. He found a way to make money, and it's like a lot of people might not like it, but it's the facts. You know what I'm saying? It's the facts. So I appreciate y'all liking and subscribing, but hit the like button, send some more super chat, super thanks. I'm going to read y'all comment too, but you got to show some love. We got one love today from 4 Black. He ended up sending a donation to us. We appreciate that. Send a super chat, guys. Hit the like button, show some love. Let's wrap the channel, pass the message around, because we do this every day at 12 p.m. This is Black Outrage, number 48. And we're talking about why Dr. Umar Johnson is getting thrown under the bus for his antics and the stuff that he's saying. Jeremiah say Dr. Umar Johnson needs Jesus, and I agree with that. He needs something. So hit the like button, super chat, super thinkers, guys, super chat, super thinkers. We're over here trying to continue to start the conversation going. We also have our YouTube membership. You can become a part of the membership, and then we'll send you our videos and everything ahead of time before everybody else get it. You'll get it, and it goes all day long. We send like every hour. We send you different clips from these long videos, and you'll be able to laugh with them and hang out with them. So definitely continue to support us. In our poll over here, the poll is getting a little bit more heavy-handed. I see the votes coming in the poll. Continue to vote in the polls. The polls are really rocking today. Is Dr. Umar Johnson losing his mind? Let me know what you think in the polls. We got the poll over here. Let me know what you think in the polls. We're going to go back to what Dr. Umar Johnson has been saying, because if you came in here late, you didn't exactly hear what was going on. So let's go back to that and send the super chats and the thanks. This is our shirts right here. They got different sizes. We got them coming through Walmart.com. They deliver them to you, send it to you. You're going to love our stuff. It's great, and we appreciate y'all. So let's get back to the message. We're going to let Dr. Umar Johnson tell you, since you probably got here late in this situation, what's going on. All right? So let's get to it.
Lunch with the doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. Lunch, ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. You don't pay for the lunch, I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate, my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother. I think we all know the answer to that. Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that. Me and you, we not the same. You not 6'3", dark chestnut cocoa brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King, ninja. You ain't Pan-Africanist number one. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say. Only me. Don't make me take my t-shirt off and turn into King Kong right now.
Okay, so now we got King Kong, African King Kong, as you see right there. You know what I'm saying? So we could see he's, like you said, some random guy speaks. He said this guy is triggered, and I agree with that. I mean, now what triggered him, again, just looking at somebody comment section, it looked like he was saying something in the comment section, somebody said something back to him, and then he took that moment to just go crazy on black people. So it's black men. And it's like you just said, you want to date the women. You want to date the girls. All these girls got baby daddies, baby fathers. Niggas gonna set you up. They're gonna be like, okay, yeah, tell him you're gonna date him. As soon as he gonna scoop you up, we're gonna whoop his motherfucking ass. So it's like, hey, quit being enemies to your own people. Quit being that mad, that crazy. I think he lost his mind. I mean, you ask me, I think he lost his mind. For blacks say, come on, you should be able to buy lunch for every sister in Wilmington with all the money he stole. Keep the shirt on, brother. Nobody want to see that. That's a fact, bro. The boy has lost every element of his brain. He's gone. He's off on the deep end. But I think that it's the stress. If you're trying to start something big like that, plus you need the money to live, you need the money to kick it, you need the money for whatever drug thing you into or whatever, traveling. You know, he probably got a gambling issue. You know, something going on with the guy.